Hey, what's good? When does that honor in the clutch? And we gotta talk about the Rudy Gobert situation, but I don't want to just talk about that particular incident that what he did, but also like I want to talk from a broader perspective of like what he done with him doing the money gesture. Freaked me out like that. One, he had the guts to do it to begin with, and I thought it was hilarious, by the way. But also, what shocked me more than anything was how much he got fined for it. I mean, I knew he was gonna get fined. Everybody knew that, but the fact he got fined $100,000 for doing the money sign at the refs for doing a call that was not in his favor. I mean, that was like that shocked me. That kind of like put the league at at an exposed position, because normally when players or coaches complain about the refs, you expect 25 or maybe 50,000, but 100 just for the money sign, like that was like, okay, I like this is the NBA is kind of like putting themselves in a bad spot here, because it's almost like an open secret at this point that we all know that the NBA has some influence, or has at least had a history of influencing games. You know, even ex-referees have come out and admitted to that, which I'm not saying it's right or fair, but like that's just part of reality. And now that the NBA has a lot of these sponsors from big sporting betting companies like for example, like FanDuel, DraftKings, Hard Rock, or whatever the case may be. Like, there's so many like gambling companies out there that are now sponsoring the NBA or certain teams, and it's only gonna amplify a lot worse, because like now these sportbook companies are gonna be like, okay, we need you to have this team win so we can get our money back from these bets, or we don't want to give the people that bet the underdog to give them their sharings. You know, the games become too political. And I love the fact that Rudy Gobert is taking a stand in this, but also I don't know if people have noticed this, but like this particular season, there has been an outcry. Like almost every other day, I've been seeing on YouTube or reading articles where like a coach is like calling out the refs, or certain players are complaining to them. Like of course there are fans have including myself, we've complained over the years about it, but like now it's like amplified a lot more. For example, with the Mike Brown, him showing a film session in front of the media in a press conference, which I thought that was funny and hilarious, by the way. The Raptors' new head coach, Darko, he went on a major rant. So many players, Lebron talking about, which I find ridiculous, by the way, but like him talking about how he doesn't get too many calls in certain games, and like I can't even go on. Like there's just too many instances going on, particularly this particular season, and at some point, I mean, something's got to give, you know, because the NBA, yes, they are declining in TV ratings, and ownerships have seen a lot of changes these past couple years. And obviously, if we all know that the NBA is sort of like a mini WWE, where in terms of like where it's almost scripted, because the Lakers, for example, they get the most calls compared to all the other teams, or all these betting companies are putting like influence and all these major obvious either no calls or calls that should have been made. Like it's less entertaining for the consumer, particularly the American consumer, if where they see like a fair game or something like very entertaining, not something manipulated to push a certain narrative or storyline. So I mean, it's something I would love to I wish I had a solution to this, but at the end of the day, I mean, the NBA is just they need to see what's going on, why like part of why their ratings are declining is for that reason alone, and or one of the reasons, I should say. And if I mean, at the end of the day, it's a business. If they want to please their sponsors, great, but like I just don't know how for them to necessarily get back at the for the American consumer, for them to bring up their ratings or their interest, so they can compete with the NFL. Because the NFL has had a decline in recent years, but then they made it because of the whole Colin Kaepernick situation. But once they moved past it, they now figured a way to enhance the entertainment value of the game and be able to bring back a lot of the audience. And the NBA is kind of like in that situation right now to where the NFL was a few years ago. So yeah, I mean, this is something that needs to be discussed. I really would love to figure out like what ways can we um, solve this issue, because it's a lot of politics going on at this point. I mean, I can think of ideas, but it may not implement. But please let me know what you guys think down below. What kind of ideas or suggestions do you have to maybe stop this whole like agenda push? Is there like ways to, you know, I'm trying to figure out the word. Trying to like, I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I'm trying to think of a solution because like it's so obvious, but like I try to think of a solution for this, but I just, at the moment, I can't figure it out. So please let me know what you guys think down below, and I certainly love to hear you guys out, and we can discuss it. And whatever it is, I can make a video to push this idea for the NBA to maybe implement, or for us, or for them to listen to our voice. So maybe we can see a more fair, better game, and overall help their company to compete with the NFL. Just let me know what you guys think. I certainly love to hear you guys out. Please like and subscribe to this channel down below. I certainly love and appreciate every single last one of y'all. God bless, and talk soon.